A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tabletop Tyranny, where we neither play around a tabletop nor are we tyrannical. My name is Jacob. These are our 6 lovely players. You can see them. Some are waving, some aren't. It looks like some are in different backgrounds. Nathan, are you at Craig's house still, or are you just in a different room?
I'm in the living room.
Okay. There's some new scene changes.
Got a map up there.
I know, I see it.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. You guys can quit waving. I know you're tired. We are back from our, holidays. We got gifts. It's time to play D&D. I don't really know how else to do the intro. You want to see our last session, you can check it out on the same channel you're watching our videos at. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to do a bit of I like to ask the characters. I like to ask the players a rhyme to earn inspiration, which I need to, a riddle, not a rhyme.
Okay, I got nervous.
Yeah.
I'm, oh no.
I'm not looking up the riddle at the moment, but I am looking it up. All right, so here we go. What the hell? These aren't riddles. These are just statements.
What in the hell? Fill in the blank.
Look, I got one for you. What's black and white and red all over?
A penguin in a blender.
Oh my god. Yes.
I mean, both. A penguin reading a newspaper in a blender.
All right.
In a blender.
I
With a
would have
panda.
accepted newspaper or panda covered in red paint.
Oh.
What about a penguin in a blender?
All right. Here we go. This riddle is brought to you by jobsmeet.online.com.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
With a bunch of sponsor us, please. This is so the players can earn inspiration. I'm going to read the riddle out first, and then I'm going to screen share it so they can read it over a little bit. They'll have about 30 seconds to think of the answer, and then they'll all show the answers at the same time when it comes down to it. So the riddle for tonight's session is, what is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? So I'm going to screen share it. If I can find it. This thing is what it is. There you go. Beautiful. And pay no attention to the highlighted what. That was just my mouse goofing when I went the screenshot.
Middle of March.
While they think about this,
Already got
how was your holidays? Were they great? Did you get charcoal? Did you get anything? Did you get fake money? I sure did. I was very disappointed.
Oh no.
I opened a card that had $100 in it, and I was like, oh, I do that thing where you're like, oh, what is it? And open the card and the money falls out, and I didn't realize it was fake money. And so I picked it up and it said, got you. And I was like,
Oh, that's...
Who gave it to you?
my mom.
That's hilarious.
That's why I thought it was
Literally
real.
On the other side, it said, I got you.
You got a whooping by
Like that.
Krampus.
But, yeah. Hopefully your holidays were good.
I don't know this one.
But whenever you guys feel you're ready to answer it, feel free to let me know.
Oh.
Oh, calm down, Nathan. Whoa,
doing
watch
shit.
it. Hold on.
Collectively, I think he meant Nathan. Like.
Yeah. If you guys are ready, just put like a thumb up or whatever.
Good.
Film. Perfect. All right, you guys can go ahead. Feel free to answer. What the hell? Feel free to answer what you think the answer is. I can't read your answer, so okay. There's an R. I see an R.
Letter R.
Letter R.
I see Joy.
Yar.
I lost joy.
Joy.
What did you write, Snower?
Mine is stupid. I don't want to say it.
Oh no.
Okay.
I really want to know what it is.
I want to know what it is even more. So the answer to the riddle is the letter R. So
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
gotcha.
wow. This is more so like a trick
I hate
question.
riddles.
I get it. That's a good one.
I hate
So
riddles.
if you answered it correctly, you can get inspiration. If you already
Give me a
have
math
inspiration,
problem.
if you have inspiration, feel free to give it to a player that doesn't.
Who
want
doesn't?
a
Who
math
doesn't
problem?
have inspiration?
I will give you a math problem next time.
Holy
Don't-
shit.
All right,
no.
Star. You can have mine.
Yay.
Let's do math.
It's
I like
only if you tell him what your riddle was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your answer was.
Correct.
It's gonna sound stupid, but in my head it sounds right.
It
Just
could
mess
be.
with it.
So I said weeks because it's each month starts and ends with a day.
Ah.
Mmm. Okay.
That's not stupid.
No, that's not that dumb. That's good.
Okay. I like that you said it's not that dumb.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, she's like,
It's like maybe 1% dumb, but that's it. Like,
I was
Mitch.
overthinking it, man.
Yikes. But yeah, we'll do a bit of a recap of last session. It's a little bit of a lengthier one. Not that lengthy. It's not like the fucking first act recap. Dear God, y'all remember that? I was
Yep.
reading it for like 6 minutes. Anyway,
Yeah.
so let's read this thing. So the recap. So last session, after the party confronted this ancient white dragon and accepted a quest to retrieve a crystalline egg gemstone from within Tourmaline's mines, they all set out for that settlement. They arrived in town, to which Avarice, this white albino tiefling, part of this Hurricane Brotherhood organization, she basically hired the party to be her henchmen or bodyguards or whatever you would want to flavor it as. As they got to town, she basically set them out on their own kind of individual tasks in a sense. The main job was to get more information about the mine before they kind of set off into it. She did pull aside Heisei and Enoch to which Enoch she just asked for Enoch to be a snitch. That's the short
yeah.
of it.
Son of a bitch.
She asked Heisei if he could go to prove his his skills at thievery, to go steal some common health potions or some health potions from the market and to get some dirt on Tourmaline's town speaker. The party kind of set off into two separate groups. We have group bathhouse or group spa, and then group still group market.
Group get shit done.
Yeah, so basically Team Bathhouse, which consisted of Enoch, Kitris, and Sir Lancelot. They were able to kind of question and talk to some of the occupants within the bathhouse, and they learned the following information. They learned that the old mine was running dry or had run dry, and recently a new mine had been discovered and opened, but for some reason this new mine has been closed off, and information regarding as to why that is has not been released to the public. They learned that town speaker Bragg had been seen talking to some people at the Blue Clam, which is a restaurant, trying to hush them up by buying them ale and drinks and stuff. And then they also learned that there are strange creatures that kind of live in the Underdark. Something about some sort of tentacle brain with a beak that had terrorized this one Vietnam veteran who Lancelot talked to. That was kind of the main information they gathered about the mines in that sense. They did learn that there was a bounty hunter in town who seemed to be hunting a large party of individuals, but they didn't have any more information on the specific identities. They didn't have any kind of further details. They just knew there's a bounty out there for a large group of people. That was kind of what they learned. Team Market went to the market. They were able to successfully steal. Heisei was able to successfully steal some health potions, as well as some sort of item from a chest. And Antiochus was able to do some kind of weird haggling shenanigans to get a free item. It's pretty cool. And then Caldra was found probably the only guy in Icewind that sells stuff on a stick. And she bought his wares of stuff on a stick. So she got tacos on a stick, smoothies on a stick, you name it, on a stick. Team Bathhouse was set out from the bathhouse to go kind of, meet up with the other party, and kind of being skittish about the bounty hunter situation. They were nonchalant, or they were very discreet, disclosing that they weren't trying to be together with the party. So they went off to the east side inn to wait around for them to rejoin them. The Team Market arrived to the bathhouse, found out that the town speaker was hiding away there. They interrogated him or questioned him in a sense, where they learned some information. They learned that there was a once-in-a-lifetime gemstone that had been found in this new mine. The foreman that was in charge of the new mine hasn't been heard from since Uktara 26, which is 4 days previously in the world's timeline. He did promise the party that if they figured out what was going on or get any kind of word back from the foreman, that they would be able to retain 25% of the total profit from the mine off this new mine shaft. which that's some generational wealth stuff. That's some crazy money. And as they were learning this information, Antiochus kind of learned about this another bounty hunter, who was searching for some groups of people.
Those are bad guys. You should get them.
Basically, that was the entire session. It was some question or some information gathering, some very find out that the bathhouse offers some crazy relaxation benefits.
True.
And we ended the session with Heisei fell into pick a lock.
Yeah, damn. That
And
sucks.
this little gnome guy coming in, taking his tiny vest with 100 pockets on it out and leaving. Kind of strange, but we got into the scene with the team Market, which is Caldra, Antiochus, and Heisei, leaving the bathhouse, making their way towards the east side inn, which is where the other members of the party are at. So tonight we pick back up. You guys basically are, if you want, you can discuss as you walk over there, or we can just skip to where you guys arrive to the inn. Caldra, Heisei, and Antiochus.
I feel like we could just talk about everything with everyone.
Yeah, so we pick up, cinematically the camera swivels down as you guys enter. Oh, go ahead, Heisei. You raise your hand.
No, he's
Oh, you're
cameraman.
Ethan, you're muted too, by the way.
It was where it pans. We're good.
Yeah. So the camera pans down below the sign of the East Side Inn, and as the party members walk through the door, the camera follows. To which we see Kitris, Sir Lancelot, and oh my God, Enoch sitting at a table in the back, enjoying themselves a nice hearty meal, drinking some fine top shelf elderberry wine.
Do we see them come in?
You see them come in. The little bell above the door, ding ding ding,
Okay.
rings as they enter.
I will immediately get up out of my seat and walk in their direction, but instead of stopping in front of them, I will just say something as I'm passing by. And I will just say, as I reach you guys, I'll say, sit at another table.
I'll frown a little bit.
And then I'll just keep walking.
But I saved him a taco on the stick.
I guess they don't like us. Okay. Fine.
Maybe we just sit real close by.
That's not what he said, though.
Oh, okay.
We'll sit across the room. If they don't want us, they can stay over there. And I'm gonna walk the farthest table away and just stare at them.
Yeah, as you guys sit down, you see this younger teenage lady, early looking woman. Oh my lord. She approaches and she says, well, hello, are you hungry? Can I get you anything? Are you waiting on anyone? Are you with anyone? I just want to make sure your meals are covered. And there's a group that's got the meals covered, and I just want to make sure you aren't a part of that, so I can charge correctly.
How many people are part of the group?
From what I can recall, it was about, I think she said 6 to 8. But this was she didn't give specifics on what they looked like.
What'd she look like?
I couldn't tell. She had her hood on. It looked like she had some white
We're
kind
with
of
her.
skin. Oh, perfect. If that's the case, your meals and drinks are covered on the house. There are some rooms that have been set aside. I think you had some other people come in earlier that were part of the same group, so you might want to look around. You could find them.
Oh, we actually don't know each other. We've just been hired by the same person.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, meals and drinks are covered. So, if you would like, we have great soups. We have great wine. What would you like?
Well, can you do me a favor? There is someone in that other group, and he just looks real hungry. So, do you mind giving him this taco on a stick? He's got the horns and the wings.
Sure, I can. She grabs it from you. Sure, I could definitely do that. While I step away, you don't want anything? You're not hungry? I assume you had some stuff on a stick as you brought one on a stick, but
Do y'all have apple cider?
sure do. I can go
I'd
get
like
that for
some
you.
of that, please.
Yes.
I'll
little-
take your top shelf wine. If it's
some
on the
elderberry
house.
wine. Yeah, some elderberry wine.
Mhm.
The other party members or other people in the group kind of drank some of that already, but I think there's an extra bottle in the back I can go grab for you.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get?
Oh, okay,
Sorry. Can I possibly just get your finest ale?
Yes,
Please.
for sure. I will go deliver this stick, and I will bring you your drinks.
Ooh,
Um,
and a jar of pickles.
I'll go get you a
Ew.
jar of pickles. Yes, ma'am. She leaves you. She tries to find Kitrus. Kitrus, did you rejoin the table, your original table, or did you keep walking out?
I would have walked back eventually, but I do have my hood up, so my horns are hidden. So I don't know. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious there's horns underneath the hood because they'd just be
It's like
pointing.
Batman.
I think
it's head.
I think in the moment she's probably focused on getting the order fulfilled. So she probably walks over to the table that you were originally at.
Yeah.
With your other compatriots and doesn't see you, and you guys see her leave a taco on a stick on the table. Sir Lancelot. She says, "This is for the horn one with the wings from the lady over there," and she like motions towards Caldra, and then she just walks away.
This is some kind of trick.
I'm ready for like all of the information to be written on the lettuce.
You know, that would have been
That would
very
have been funny as
smart,
hell.
but I was just trying to feed him.
It's on a single piece of lettuce. You gotta like get real close to it.
I can't read that.
I would like to tell Demetrius, my owl, to just go sit on top of the inn or the tavern or whatever, and then I'm gonna see through his eyes. I become blind and deaf, but I have his senses, and I'm just gonna look around for the bounty hunters.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a perception check as you do that.
Okay. Which
And he did not tell us he was doing this, so I'm just like, yeah, and you know, da da da. I'm just talking and talking to him.
perception. Okay. Damn. That's 4. It was so close to an 18.
Yeah, Demetrius is up there. He's looking. He doesn't seem to be spotting any of the, specifically the bounty hunter you saw in the sauna
I
bathhouse.
get distracted by the stick, the food on a stick merchant.
Yeah. You like you're kind of like you're peering through the eyes, and Demetrius just keeps getting distracted. You're like, stop it. He's like,
Demetrius, you gotta lock in right now.
he doesn't see much up there,
Right.
sadly. But yeah, while you do that, Caldra, I say your drinks are brought to the table, and the little lady, she heads off back to the bar / countertop to carry about cleaning dishes and. Oh, my camera disappeared. But anyways, she disappears.
On my way back to the table, I will walk by wherever they're sitting and
Okay.
kind of bump into Caldra with my hip to get her attention, and then I'll just tap at my head and then go back to the table and sit down.
Oh, duh, guys.
Does he have a headache?
No, I forget I can talk to people through their heads. Silly me.
How do you forget that?
Well, sometimes I do it and I don't realize I'm doing it, you know?
Oh, okay.
But sometimes I do remember. Okay. What do we want to tell them?
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I'm just
Okay.
completely silent, looking straight ahead.
Well,
You'd think Antiochus would know, but I don't know why he's not talking.
yeah, I wonder what's wrong with him. Well, maybe that water just seeped into his head. Okay. I'll create my little mind link with Kitrus and be like, hey, what's up?
So there's like, bounty hunters, and they're most definitely after us, so I figured probably shouldn't all sit at the same table. So that's why I told you to pick a different one. Thank you for the taco on a stick, by the way. I was
Yeah,
craving
I
one of
just-
those.
Yeah, it just felt like I needed to give you one, so
Ah, it's delicious.
I'm very impressed. Okay, well, hold on. Tyler, did you tell us about the bounty hunter or no?
Didn't tell
Well-
you about it.
No.
Okay. Well, that's real scary. So, I'll let Hi say no, and I don't know what's wrong with Antiochus, but his brain isn't working right now. He's not really. He's just sitting here.
Oh,
So, I think he's broken. I don't know.
well, that's not good.
Well, maybe he's just taking a nap.
With his eyes
I don't know.
Are his eyes open?
Yeah.
That's a weird nap.
Well, I don't know. He's supposed to be old too, so
Oh, right. Yeah.
maybe he
Alright.
sleeps with his eyes open. Who usually is a roommate with him? Who usually sees when he sleeps? Maybe he sleeps like that all the time.
I don't know.
We've only really camped together. So.
Once, yeah, we only camped together once.
Okay, well, let me tell Heisei, and then I'll get back to you.
Right, and we'll I figure we can we all know the rooms now, so we can just reconvene there.
Oh, yeah.
Do we all know the rooms? Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you
okay.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she told us. Okay,
okay.
cool.
Also, my camera crapped out, so
I see that, yeah. Or I don't see that.
like it like it's something's going on with it. It's like broken. So.
we don't get to see your beautiful face.
Nope, just imagine me smiling beautifully.
Okay.
I will be your inner voice this session.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys
I'll
know where the rooms
turn-
are.
I'll turn to Heisei and be like, well, there's a bounty hunter after us.
Oh,
I'm gonna come back now.
after us?
Yeah, there's a bounty hunter after us. That's what Kitra said. That's why we're sitting apart.
Sorry, what are we talking about? Sorry, I
Bounty hunt.
Oh, okay.
They're
Oh, I
after
met
us.
one of those guys. They're
Oh.
after like 6 people, and they're apparently really bad. They killed a bunch of people.
Oh, did you
I
connect
was like-
the dots?
Well, I was like, oh, you should get them. We hate bad people.
Okay, Antiochus, think real long and hard about that.
Okay,
6 people
right.
who killed a lot of people.
Uh huh.
What did we do yesterday, or the day before that? What did we do?
Killed a bunch of
Is that? Should we say that? Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. No. Oh, they were chasing us. Oh, they're chasing us.
Oh no.
Well, he didn't know. He didn't know it was me. I think so.
Also, you just taking a nap out of nowhere? We can't be
Oh
doing that.
no. Me and Demetrius, we have this. I can look through Demetrius's eyes sometimes, but I can't. I completely go blank. And then I'm gonna take a sip of the wine, and then I'm gonna grimace really hard, and then put it back down.
The wine itself is actually pretty decent. It's pretty smooth. It doesn't have that kick to alcohol. It's kind of actually very pleasing when you drink it.
All right.
Still grimace.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. Going for that youthful aspect.
Exactly.
Would you like some apple cider?
No, I've got it. He takes another sip.
Well, Kitra said that we can just meet in the rooms later, and probably
Oh.
discuss things. You know
Mhm.
what? I should figure out what room we'll all meet in, but we should probably do it at different times.
Okay. Figure that out.
Really.
All right, Kitris, what rooms, or what room are we gonna meet in?
Oh, I figure probably 1A, because that's Avarice's room, so we don't want to miss her by being in a different one.
How are we doing the roommate thing? I know me and Heisei are roommates. You and Avarice are roommates.
I mean, sounds like it. It's,
And
yeah.
I assume Sir blah blah. Sorry. Sir okay.
You
I
got-
can't do
you-
it.
you got
I can't
this.
do it.
It's all right.
Lance,
I didn't know. It's
It's-
okay.
Lancelot, you hear in your head.
Yes. Him and Enoch are gonna be in the same room. Where's Antiochus gonna go?
Well, probably with you.
Oh, why?
I don't know, it just sounds right.
You know what? I think he would benefit from the wise portal we have.
I mean, it's really up to them.
right?
I'll
know.
let him know.
You
All
also
right.
know that the wise turtle is like onto his second bottle of wine right now. He
Hell
looks
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, you said 1A, correct?
1A, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna meet in room A. Roommates, Avarice, and
One.
Kitris. Sorry, I'm brain farting right now. We have our turtle friend, our monk friend, Antiochus, and then me and Heisei.
Can I still speak to her, or do you have to, like, have a link with me?
The link lasts for as long as you're within 30 feet of me, and I think it lasts for an hour. We're still linked, so you
Okay.
can respond to me or talk to me.
Okay, at any point. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, you just have to be within 30 feet of me. It
Okay.
doesn't say a time limit on. Oh, 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, so 1A.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down.
Wait, we're Antiochus. We can't all show
What?
up at the same time.
Oh, I'm going first.
All right, bye.
I take my bottle with me.
Yep.
Do you think he can handle a whole bottle?
Is that a serious question?
Well, yes and no.
It didn't look like he liked it, so I doubt it.
I hope he doesn't just throw it away. Maybe he's trying to impress us.
Probably. I mean, it is what it is. Sorry to leave you hanging, Coldra, but I'm gonna go sit outside real quick and keep watch, just in case.
Oh,
So,
yeah, just leave the lady sitting by her lonesome. That's
I mean,
fine.
you could always just go talk to the others.
I thought we were supposed to stay apart. I'm very confused.
Well, how empty is this like tavern? Is it just us?
It
and them?
is. It's not that empty. No, there are some Dell folk that are sitting eating at their own tables. There's a bunch of little quiet chatter going on around, but it's not overpopulated to like. It's got maybe 4 or 5 other people in this establishment. You see 2 people at this other table, 3 people at their own other table, and there's a stream of Dell folk walking in every 5 minutes or so. And it is nighttime, by the way, for you guys. It's roughly like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock
Okay.
at this point.
Okay.
Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom
Okay.
Okay, you do so.
and I'm gonna wild shape into a snake.
Okay.
wow.
And then I'll slither up.
So when you go into the bathroom, do you lock the door?
Oh, she probably wouldn't think that far ahead.
That's perfect. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, and then she'll come out and she'll slither right up to Heisei and look up.
Ah, snake.
Oh, please.
Ah, snake! Coldra, is that you? I'll pick up the snake,
Yep.
and as I'm walking out, I will step by the other 3 at their table and drop off a snake
Oh,
And
wow.
outside.
I guess that works too.
Yeah. I mean, you do that relatively easily. So, the 3
You'll
of you see
see.
just a snake fall down.
Yeah, and the tail will just go like this.
So can you still do the mind link communication in snake form?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
So do you say something when you drop on the table as a snake?
No, I'm just gonna wave.
With your
I'm
hands.
gonna slip her little snake.
With my tail.
Oh.
With my tail.
Cauldron.
A serpent!
Yeah, in my
Did I
head.
tell you all of the time that I slayed a serpent? 10 times as large as this one! He shakes some shells and throws them
I'm
down.
gonna slither over to Kitris real close, like, oh. And I'm
No.
gonna say in your head, I'm like, don't let him hurt me.
I'll try. No, Sir Lancelot, you did not tell us about that. Very interested, though.
What did I not tell you about?
The serpent that you destroyed. 10 times the size of this one.
Did I kill a serpent?
I don't... You said you
Yes,
did.
yes, I believe I did. That's a great story.
Do you...
Love
Do you...
that.
Roll your shells now. He's drunk.
Yes.
Getting drunk before you have to dish out information.
Yes. Can I look around the room to see if there's anyone recognizable from the bathhouse? Like, kind of lurking in any, like, shadowy areas of the tavern?
Yeah, feel free to make a perception check.
Okay.
You see a dwarf in the corner.
Wow, these rolls are good tonight. 5.
Yes, Aragorn
Yeah.
sits in the corner smoking a. No, you don't.
Awesome.
You don't. See
Grider.
I get up and run over to Aragorn. I love your work.
He kicks your shin and cries out in pain as he breaks his toe.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you don't see anyone besides the usual folk. You don't see anyone lurking.
In my head to Cauldron, I'll just say, where did the others go?
And Tygus already went upstairs.
Right.
And Hyase had to go outside and be a lookout.
Oh.
Kind of rude how he just threw me on the table. He could have did it gently.
I did do it gently.
Oh.
That was the whole
He
point.
just fucking
He
grog
just
slammed your
bites
ass.
you. Yeah.
Oops. Just kidding. Scratch that. Well, he didn't want my company, so.
He did the gritty after.
Right, I mean, well, when you're doing lookout, you kind of need to focus, right? And not have a slippery snake in your pocket.
It'd be 4 eyes against 2.
You're not wrong.
Oh well.
Doesn't matter, he's pretty good at it, so,
What's done is done.
yeah.
I'm pretty good at it too.
I mean, you're welcome to go out there in the snow if you really want to.
No, reptiles aren't supposed to be too cold.
Sure. I will drink the rest of my drink, and I will get up, and I'll just say to the group, all right, I think I'm gonna retire for the evening.
Oh.
So, and then we will head up to 1A, or over to 1A.
Before we see Kitris and Snake Lady go up, Tychus, you would get to the room way before they do. You get to the room. The door itself it's unlocked. You open it.
Oh.
It swings open.
Nice.
It is dark in the room. There isn't a light on, but there's enough light, ambient light, coming from outside of the common area where it floats in and illuminates the space. You see nestled in the corner a stone gargoyle who kind of like raises his hand and waves at you as you open the door.
Is there a candle in here? I ask him.
He points across to the other wall, and you see a little candelabra.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'll put the mead down on like some table, or the wine on some table.
Yeah.
I haven't drank any more of it. And then I'll start lighting the candelabra.
Yeah. And the gargoyle, if not to be insensitive or anything, but he comes over and tries to help you, like raise you up like a little baby.
Oh, thank
Raises
you.
the top to help
giving
you.
you
He
up.
assists in helping you light a fire, so it's not that hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as the light spreads across the room, it's very bare. It's very bare. It looks like it's the maids have came in. Obviously the sheets are folded. Everything's made up. It doesn't look like anyone has come in here and dropped items off, put anything away. It looks like it's still tidy. Nothing's been disturbed besides the gargoyle who was in the corner. You see some scratches on the wood from where it was sitting.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast detect magic, and just see
Okay.
if there's anything in this room besides the gargoyle that's magical.
Yeah, you cast detect magic, and you're not picking up on anything inside the room.
Cool.
Besides, obviously, the gargoyle.
Right. What kind of magic is the gargoyle?
Is the gargoyle?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I can look it up real quick though.
I mean, it's fine.
It would probably be transmutation.
Okay.
Probably a strong transmutation is probably coming off of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Where's Avarice? I ask.
He just-
Where's Avarice?
He just shrugs and he just shrugs and like does that thing where he like points at his wrist as if pointing at a watch.
Okay. Are there covers in here that aren't on the bed?
He walks. Do you ask him that? Because if so, he
Sure,
walks over and
sure.
like opens a cabinet and there's some folded sheets and he pulls them out for you.
Okay, I'll get up in a chair and then start talking myself.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Making yourself at home. This room that you are in does have a window to the exterior, so you can see the street.
Oh.
So it's very much like a desk set up by a window.
Lift me
to
up.
the street view. Yeah, you see out of it the snow. The frost and the ice kind of clings to the window, giving like a little bit less visibility than a normal window would. But you see Del folk walking to and from. Even at this late hour, there's still business within the streets. But people
I
are
see
slowly.
any dwarfs?
You can make a perception check. You know, oil lanterns are being
9.
lit. The street lights coming alive. Houses are becoming more vibrant with orange glow. But you don't see any dwarves that
Gotcha.
are standing out to you.
Well then, I'm gonna go sit back down on that chair and get comfortable. Wait for people to start coming in.
For sure. We go over to Heisei, who's outside. What are you doing? Are we posted up somewhere specific, or
Just kind of like outside the front door, honestly. Like, I don't know. I feel like there would be a bench for for like people who want to sit outside and smoke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there is?
Okay, yeah, I would post up probably on the bench and just sit down and keep an eye out.
Yeah, as you go down to sit on the bench, there's a rather fatter human that's sitting there. He is pot-bellied, smoking on a very long pipe. And as you sit down, he tries to make idle chatter. He's like, "Oh, how's the weather? I'm bad at conversation." He turns around and starts smoking his pipe.
Authentic.
That's lovely.
Yeah. My therapist says I should talk to people.
Well, you're doing a great job.
He said thanks. He
The
pats
weather's-
himself off, steps up, and walks away. He walks away from him.
Have
Hell
a
yeah.
great night.
He does not respond. He walks
You got to start off slow. You don't know
His
what to do
anxiety
first.
got the
He
best
did his
of him.
homework.
His anxiety got the best of him as he is left.
Talk to at least one person today.
He did
And
great.
check.
Yeah, I say you sit out here and you see people passing to and fro. If you want to make a perception check to look for things specific, you can.
Just people more that stand out a little bit, because I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
from what we can see from the townspeople. Ha! Great, we love this. Okay, I'm gonna use my psionic knack to get an extra d6
For sure.
because that was a terrible roll. Sweet. That's a 11.
Yeah, not
Nice.
much is sticking through. You see, obviously there are people bundled up, moving back and forth. You don't see anyone suspicious that catches your eye. It's normal Del folk going about their business. Some of them are returning to their homes. That's
Okay.
about it. Nothing happens out here. You see roughly maybe 30 minutes to an hour, which is a decent amount of time as you just watch the landscape. Back inside, there's kind of some time manipulation going on here, but back inside we see Kitris and Caldra headed up to the room to which they would knock and probably enter. You're going to 1A, correct? Or Avarice's room?
Yeah.
Yeah, upon entering, you'd see Antiochus. You would see Antiochus cozied up in a chair with a blanket on,
Hey.
just kind of waiting.
Hi. Are you comfy?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You look comfy. How big is the chair versus how big is Antiochus in this chair?
I mean, that's up to Antiochus, honestly. Are you like tiny? Like what size?
I'm small.
Yeah, so it looks like a halfling sitting in a normal chair. So there's a
Okay.
little bit of,
Feet are
there's a little bit of, his feet are
Yeah.
dangling.
Who's kicking them?
He's got a squatty potty to get up onto. But he is. It's not too comically large.
I walk over to him and I place Caldra in his lap. It's Caldra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't just find a random snake.
I was like, what's this doing up here?
Yeah.
It's too cold up here.
And I assume I see the gargoyle, right?
Yeah, the gargoyle, it waves at you when you enter.
I just
It's kind of returned to its corner.
give it a nod. I'm going to poke my head back out the door and just look up and down the hall just to see if I see anything out of the ordinary. Anyone?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And while you roll that, Sir Lancelot, Enoch, you guys just staying at the table drinking and relaxing some more.
At this point, I think Enoch would suggest to Sir Lancelot that we also retire to 1A.
He's actually going to talk a little first. He's seeing that the rest of the group is gone, and it's just the two of us. Sir Lancelot will come a little bit more clear, and he'll say, "Enoch, I do not trust our new employer. How do you feel about them?"
I think you are as wise as. Well, I didn't hear that part. That was in the head. I think you still have your wits about you, Sir Lancelot.
That is kind of you to say, yet I doubt my ability to judge others' characters, seeing as what has recently happened. I trust you and your young eyes and your great sense of justice to help me see what my old eyes may not anymore.
I will do my best.
Thank you.
I won't let you down.
I know you will not.
I love this father-son.
Yeah.
And then I can go up.
Shall we go to 1A?
Yes. Let's go. Chugs the last of the bottle, pounds it.
There's a bottle waiting for him.
Citrus, what did you roll?
17. 17.
17? Yeah, as you kind of poke your head out, there's no one that's coming up here. I mean, you start to see, you probably see Sir Lancelot and Enoch finishing the conversation. You see the bottle slam as they stand up to head upstairs, but you don't see any suspicious characters walking up here.
Okay.
For the most part. Like, that don't listen. For the most part, you don't see anyone up here. I don't want you to think that someone's up here.
So is there any anywhere in the room that like people could hide, like under the bed, in a wardrobe, anything like that, or is it pretty bare?
I mean,
room?
the room is. I mean, it has the basic necessities. There's a wardrobe and a bed. No one's checked underneath them.
Yeah.
There is very small gaps. Like there's like a very tiny gap between the bottom of the bed and the ground.
Okay.
You don't think so? The rooms aren't like, they're not small, but they're not like comically large. They are. Think of just like two small common rooms put together. So it's large for an inn. But it's not. There's not that much space within, especially when you guys start all crowding in. But there are items that you could check under, and just passive investigation. There's nothing.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, I'll just turn to the gargoyle and just say, "How long you been here?"
He just holds up like 5 fingers. Like he has 3 fingers on each hand, so you see 3 on one and 2 on the other.
Yeah.
And he just goes like that, and then he just like shrugs again, and he like motions for his mouth, but he can't speak.
Right. Yeah. Has she been gone the whole time? Like she just drop you off and leave?
He puts up a thumbs up.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I'll just sit on the bed and wait.
Yep. About this time, Sir Lancelot and Enoch enter the room. You see everyone cozied up, or as cozy as they can be, relaxing. Heisei still outside. You make another perception check for me, Heisei. This is on the end of like the hour mark before you head back inside.
Please, something good. That's cocked.
What's a what?
No. I'm gonna use my inspiration to be safe.
Damn.
Sure.
Because I am not rolling great.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
Oh
swapping
man,
dice.
what if you would have brought the snake that can cast guidance?
It's a 17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. As you're on the outside, you see a cloaked figure with a gargoyle, kind of dashing in between the shadows of the houses and staying clutched to the side areas of the town. You see 2 dwarven brothers dressed in their leather get-ups, You see what look like some sort of firearms dangling from their sides as they kind of walk past the east end and like look like they're heading further into town. There is a Goliath woman, very burly, muscular. You see she has two other Goliath men with her, and they are kind of like walking down the street as well. And you see that it looks like they're trailing the two dwarves.
Ooh.
Mm.
And you watch as the two dwarves continue forward as the three Goliaths kind of just slowly separate and go through different directions into, as if someone trailing a target, which you're familiar with, being the individual that you are. But as you watch this, you see the cloaked figure with the gargoyle approach the entrance of the east side. And she looks like she doesn't notice you. Like she doesn't look over to the bench. She just walks into the building. Very arrogant air. You know it's Avarice.
Okay.
But you can make... Well, with the 17, as she passes you, it looks like something is sticking out from her belt loop. From underneath the cloak, it looks like something's pointed out. There looks like a lump in her cloak that wasn't there previously. But she passes into the interior of the establishment, and you assume she trots up to her room.
Okay. I'll use my psionic whispers because I can still talk to Antiochus and Cauldra because I don't think it's been 4 hours yet, and I rolled a 4 last time.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to them as long as they're within 1 mile of me.
Wow.
So
We're close.
I'll just message them and ask, is everybody in the room already? I saw Avarice coming in. Just want to make sure it's safe. All right. Sweet. Well, then I'll be up in a little.
Okay. See you soon. Be safe.
Roughly 5 minutes since the message goes to your head. You hear the turning of the door as Avarice enters, still cloaked. She takes her cloaked hood off, looks at all of you, looks at the gargoyle in the corner, has this disgusted look in her face. You feel like maybe the gargoyle was supposed to be in front of the door, protecting the door, but
That's funny.
there's kind of there's that disconnection, and she has a grimace on her face. But she looks at all of you, and then her grimace turns to a smirk and more of a smile, and she says, "Well, hello. Hi. How'd it go? How's your day been? Some of you look well rested and relieved and relaxed.
What was the name of the town that all the killing happened in, and where we stole the
East Haven.
That was East
Haven.
Haven. Okay. So did we tell her any of that yet?
I think there was some talk about there was some doppelganger question, but I don't think the whole truth
We
came out. I think there was like a
tell
tidbit.
the whole truth.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't the whole truth. There was some question about doppelgangers and stuff like that. But
You already hired us. So.
Right. I'm gonna lean into that story very heavily at this point because I feel like she needs to know that there's bounty hunters after us.
okay.
And so I'll just say to her, we weren't entirely true with everything that's happened to us, and I feel like it's important for you to know because there's some assumed bounty hunters after us. We killed a bunch of people, but we didn't know that they were good guys, that they were gods. We were led to believe, and I think we told you this. We were led to believe that they were orcs, and they'd done bad things, and so now we're the bad guys, and we're led to believe that there are bounty hunters after us. Yeah.
You see, she's processing it all.
Yeah. One was in the very rich spa. I talked to him for a bit. He didn't seem to know it was me. I was like, you should go find those guys.
Oh yeah, I guess I would have said there's a bounty hunter because I wouldn't have known about the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the rich spa, there was one. Like the premium exclusive.
Oh, we saw one in the other part of the spa.
The poor.
You went in the premium?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was it?
it was fucking. Oh my god, I'd be chilling.
I've never been.
Oh my god. Ugh. Half of my body just loved it. Great.
Avarice, she's taking the information in, and he says, "That's okay. Things happen, and things that I've done in my past would label me as a bad guy to some. It all depends on how you look at it. If these bounty hunters have you all worried, we could approach with stealth, and we could go about our business stealthily and stay low, or we could just eliminate the threats at our door and not have to worry about them."
Caldra, who's been basking by the candle, is gonna pop.
I love that.
Is gonna pop out and shift back into her normal form and be like, "Kill someone? We just killed so many. We don't need to kill anymore. They're just trying to do their job."
Right, but
I also didn't recognize it was me. So they're kind of stupid.
Their job is killing us, though. So I mean, if we can avoid it, sure. But yeah.
Well, are they bad people?
I don't. They're bounty hunters, so they're just hired to kill people.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm confused, but
Avarice speaks
might
up.
be on board.
Avarice speaks up and she says, "Now we don't have to directly kill them. We could always pay people. I could bribe someone to have them removed. I mean, it's the blood's still on our hands, in my hands in a sense, but we don't have to have direct involvement with the killing. We could just pass it along to maybe other bounty hunters. Or, yes, Matthias."
So shouldn't, if we're going to the mine anyways, and maybe if they follow us, oh, they died in the mines that they were told not to go to. Oh no. You know?
I mean, that's something. Did I? So I didn't talk to the dwarf, but could I see? I was the first one to see him, right? I'm the one who rolled to actually see what he looked like. Yeah. So I will explain what this guy looks like, just so she's aware of, like, visually what she's looking out for.
Yeah, she says, "It sounds to me like it's a dwarf from Clan Battlehammer.
Oh.
They have some bounty hunters that have been known to work with newer firearm technology, especially up here. I mean, if they're in on the game, I know of the reputation as a set of twins. If they're in on the game, on the bounty you so speak of, they are not amateurs. They are pros. If they had wanted to collect already, they would have done it. So that leads me to believe that maybe the information that they are waiting on, or that they still need to get a visual of the perpetrator of the murderers, they're still waiting on that information, because if they had it, they would have probably shot already. They are not amateurs.
I want to point out, I was a spider most of the time.
It's quite amazing.
That's true.
No, that was to the DM. Keep that in your little head, okay?
So does everyone want to share what we did today?
I mean, I just bathed, so I don't have much other than
nice.
I mean, it was nice.
Some of us found out a little more information about the mines themselves.
Do tell.
And how the older mines have been tapped out, and the most recent mine was suddenly closed without explanation, and the miners have not been let back in. We're assuming that this newest mine is where the gym is, because Avarice was there when the dragon was talking about the gym, right?
Yes, she was.
Okay. I think it's safe to assume that the dragon's gym is at this newest mine that's been mysteriously shut down.
Spoke with a man in the bath, a man of great authenticity and character. Um, he claimed he had seen a giant brain with tentacles floating in the caverns, and it destroyed all of his friends in front of him. Who knows how real that was? He was a little crazy. I liked him.
She says, "That's not strange. Underdark creatures don't look normal to, to us topsiders, I guess."
Oh.
I've never encountered such a creature, but I wouldn't doubt his beliefs. I'm sure that what he saw was true if he... Because that, I mean, let's be real, Delphoc aren't that creative.
Hey. Well, Heisei talked to the town speaker. We found him.
Oh, yes.
He's in the luxurious spa area. But he said he hadn't seen people from the mines in 4 to 5 days. He's been hiding out in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Apparently
Avoiding his duties.
Yeah, something's going on. He paid the families off, so they wouldn't talk. A lot of shady shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like his... It sounds like that the gemstone the dragon wants is what the town speaker wants as well.
Mm.
And greed can make you do some shady shit.
Well, probably shouldn't give it to the town speaker because then the dragon will just shit on the town.
He did offer us a percentage on the gemstones they find,
Oh,
but
I mean-
he said 10% was too much.
Guess as long as the dragon gets the one that it wants.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, he actually tasked us to go investigate it. So I don't
Yeah.
know if we want to play both sides of the coin or what.
Fuck yeah.
It's probably best to play both sides. But whatever this gemstone is, it must be... If it's useful for the Dragon's Master, it must have some great magical properties around it. Something that maybe even the town speaker himself doesn't know about. I'm sure if that is the case, which I hope it isn't, but if that is the case, do not be surprised if the town speaker tries to have you stabbed in the back. To keep this hush-hush and to make sure that whatever arrangement he said about the mind to be non-existent, because 10% of a mine's total profit is quite large in money. In scale of money, that is a big promise from such a little man that's elected once every death or so. So that's kind of an empty promise in my eyes.
Wait, out of game, was it 10? I thought it was 25.
I think it was 25 as well.
Yeah,
I think it was
Okay.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
25.
Written down, it was 25.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And then we get,
Well, no.
we get land.
I wasn't
She said
sure,
10%.
Star, if you were like lying to say like so we would like be guaranteed that extra like 15% over what we would give to Avarice.
Oh.
So I just
No,
wanted to, yeah, okay.
I just forgot the number.
That's
Alright.
fine. We'll just say that you said 10%. You said 10%. If you want, unless you want to just correct it.
You think y'all do with lie?
Avarice didn't pick on. It's 20. She said 25%.
Yeah.
I
You
think-
wouldn't lie.
I think she just forgot what happened, and
Sure.
That's
that was
fine.
first number that popped in her head.
Sure.
Oh.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, Avarice. She didn't. She's not questioning your, truth.
It's
So-
okay. I believe it. I believe it's 10%.
That's true. You do.
Nobody else corrects her.
But Avarice does look around the room. She says, "You guys did really well gathering information. Here is your gold," and she passes out 25 gold to those in the room. I think Heisei, are you in the room yet, Heisei, or no? Yeah. So everyone in the room gets 25 gold. You can add that to your
Sweet.
character sheet. She said, "This is your payment." Speaking of Heisei, where is Heisei?
He dumped
He
his
was-
body.
He died.
No.
Yeah, he's dead. I'm smiling. I'm smiling
Wait.
really big.
He's
In the
being
premium
a
bathhouse.
lookout.
We had to throw him under some snow. It was it was
No,
really great.
he's out front watching.
Oh, come on.
She looks at Intak. She says, "Sometimes it can be fun to lie, but Just try to
It's
remember who
funny.
you are lying to.
It's funny.
Your friend dying is funny.
Yeah, because he's not dead. If he was dead, it wouldn't be very funny, would it? But he's not dead.
I still have Yusuf Heisei. He said he is a good pickpocket, and so we could use a good pickpocket.
Yeah, I got an acorn charm for free. I haggled for it.
Oh,
I'll hold it up.
I like the little kid tendency to like, look what I got.
she just reaches out and like tries to grab it off your neck without even like any politeness. She just reaches and tries to grab it and take it away from you.
I'm gonna hold on to it like it's mine.
Yeah.
She says, "That's fine. What does it do? Is it of use to you? Or should I
It
use
lets me talk to plants, and the plants will talk back to me.
All right, I have no use for that." And she turns around.
Fuck your acorn.
But she looks back and she says, "Good job on getting that, though. Quite
Aw,
impressive."
thank you. I'm smiling. He's smiling.
Oh
She-
man.
She says, "Well, if there's anything else you would like to talk about, remember, Kitris, I would like you to stay. Caldra, I would like for you to stay as well. I have something I would like to discuss with you. You guys don't have to come at the same time. You can come separately. It's see fit. Don't take it in that way, you dirty mongrel."
Well, I mean, I was actually about to ask, like, when you say like stay, like, is that for the night, or am I like in one of the other two rooms? I just wanted to be clear on that.
This is momentary. I still don't trust all of you. You
Right.
probably don't trust me. And as far as money goes, I've paid you once. I mean, you guys could maybe kill me and take my shit and then leave. But I would just want to talk to those of you specifically, Kitris and Caldra.
Sure.
Unless, and then if anyone has or any special requests, I would feel free to talk to them too if they would like in the night. But it's up to you. My room is always, my ear is always available, but my room is not.
So, why didn't we get 4 rooms?
Reach on it.
Because they only had 3
Oh.
available. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we could try to clear one out if you would like, but that involves getting dirty. Our hands dirty.
What?
No.
No. Wait, what?
I was just asking a question. Why we gotta kill people? Kitris, you can stay in my room with me and Heisei.
Sure. And Kitris looks a little disappointed. All right.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
No, I'm not. Your offer is much appreciated. It's not why I'm disappointed. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go find Heisei because he's been gone a while.
Yes, I would like to
Um,
talk to him.
There's a window. Can we just like look out it, see if he's down there?
Oh well, I guess. But do we want people seeing?
Oh, probably not. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Well, keep an eye out for the dwarves. Dwarf is with the V.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
As she leaves, Enoch, Avarice turns to you. Did anyone, what I told you earlier, did anyone pique your interest today? Did you have any?
Not yet.
No. Well, make sure to stay on the lookout for those dangerous folks.
Got it.
Sir Lancelot, you look well relaxed.
I'm doing great.
Yes, you look 10 years younger than I first saw you today. You look very mellow.
He like pounds his chest and like flexes.
I love it.
He is large. He is a
Yeah.
very large creature.
She while those that are in the room are still in the room, she asked to all of y'all just out loud. She says, "So regarding tomorrow, and if we're going to delve into the mine tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's maybe in the best interest if I stay behind and I guess keep lookout. If you guys if there's any kind of bounty hunters after you all, I would be unknown to them. I could offer aid, but given the fact that there is something of what sounds like wealth within the mine, I do find myself interested in going in there with you. But that is up for you. I can offer what I can, and obviously, you guys seem able-bodied. But I feel it was best for me to give these two options to you, just to see how the group chooses what happens tomorrow.
I mean, personally, I prefer you be with us. Only because, like, if they do see us and they do follow us into the mine, strength in numbers, right?
It sounds like it could be nasty down there.
I mean, that too. We don't know what we're getting into.
In general, yeah.
But, I mean, you do make a good point. Yes, Antiochus.
Okay. I'm just thinking, like, if she's like our trap card, do we want to like play her so soon, you know? Like, if she's like our surprise, do we want to play her so soon?
Right.
Like, bring her with us, you know? That's just my only thought, because, like, you know, they'd be like, oh, you know, her appearance is quite distinct.
But if we brought her, our number would no longer be 6.
Oh,
I mean, there is that, yeah.
Be one more.
but there's she.
She's also a high mage, so she's probably very powerful.
She's just watching y'all discuss this. She's
Yeah, just talking about her in front of her, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference, Avarice?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would like to see this gemstone, but in the best interest to keep the group safe from, you know, my hired help safe from assassination, I would be okay with keeping lookout. Well, we can discuss when the rest of the party returns if you would like.
So, say you're watching Lookout and you see these dwarves going in the direction we went in. Would you take care of them yourselves, or would then? I mean, what's your decision then? To come down and warn us, or?
Well, since Caldra isn't here, I would kill them and then I would hide their bodies. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you're
If I am to be blunt,
if you're confident you can do that, that's great.
quite easily.
And obviously, anything that we find, we will bring back to you like you've asked. I mean, we can't really hide this giant precious gem, I assume. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, I wouldn't be alone. I have the 2 gargoyles as well. So.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, even unless you oppose the killing, I could have them knocked out. Maybe I could have them hostage, and
I mean,
I don't think that we would get much information.
I'm not crazy about being tailed by people who want to kill me.
Right.
I understand that we did a shitty thing, but we didn't know. We didn't know that's what was happening. So, it's not like we deliberately killed a bunch of people, innocent people.
Just know that it will be handled discreetly. I don't want anyone to distrust me any more than you may already distrust me. But yes, just know that the threat will be handled, and those that are sensitive to that matter will not know.
Good.
About this time, we cut over to Caldra. As she exits the building, I say you see Caldra exit the building, kind of like looking around.
I'll go take a seat next to him. I'll have my hands in my lap and just be. I'm trying to look inconspicuous. Probably not working because she's in a huge headpiece, but. Miss
Before
Avarice.
she says, sorry.
would
Before
like
she says
to see
anything,
you. Oh.
I would definitely say, you look suspicious. Act normal.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Avarice would like to see you.
Okay. Are we
And
done
Kitris
discussing
is-
everything?
You know what? I left before they were done talking. So maybe not. But we're sharing a room with Kitris.
Okay, that's fine. We can keep watch at night now, with there being
Cool.
3 of us.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'll stand up. I guess I'll head upstairs if everybody's done talking. So, yeah.
Do I head up with you or do I stay?
I don't know. Does she want to speak with me privately?
You know what? She didn't specifically say that, but she wants to talk to me too, so. Let's just go. This is too confusing. I don't care anymore. Let's go.
All right.
About that time, their conversation ends. Avarice, we cut back. Avarice just finishes saying that she would handle everything discreetly, and about that time, Caldra and Heisei walk into the room. Heisei, as you walk in, you notice that the lump that was sticking out beneath Avarice's robes is no longer sticking out anymore. There does not appear to be a lump anymore. It looks normal and smooth.
Where was the lump kind of located?
It was like her right pocket, like belt pocket, kind of like belt height, right pocket side.
Okay.
But that lump is no longer there. It looks like the rope is just smooth.
Huh.
But you all enter as the entire party, and Avarice turned their eyes towards you all, and she says, "Oh, about time you joined. Caldra, here is your 25 gold. I don't know if you were in the room when I gave it out. I forget. Perfect.
I'll
I
take
say,
more.
here is your gold." She passes you the gold. I say you get your 26 gold.
Okay.
Yes. They were just telling me about the information they learned today. Something about a bounty hunter. Bounty hunters, 2 dwarves. Is there anything else that you have to add to the information exchange? or-
Well, I just saw them not long ago. Didn't look like they were coming to the inn, but they were being followed. They were being followed by 3 Goliaths.
It's interesting.
Other than that, that's kind of all I know. There's some stuff I want to tell you, but I'd rather do it in private. No offense to everyone in the room.
It's not suspicious at all.
Taken.
It's not suspicious at all. She says that's perfectly fine. Maybe in the morning, maybe this bounty hunter issue will be dealt with without us having to do anything. If they're being followed by Goliaths, 3 Goliaths, maybe it seems destiny is on our side and we shouldn't have to worry about that.
Do you have any idea who those Goliaths might be?
What were the coloration on their body? Usually the Goliath tribes around here, the Thunkalunka tribe and the Thulavi tribe have different markings.
Oh.
They are
Did I
bitter
notice
rivals.
Did I notice the coloration on them when I was looking? Because I don't think you specified if I did.
I didn't specify the coloration, but I think Kitris earlier would have seen a Goliath, and I want to say I told you that it was just normal black.
You said purple.
Purple? Was it purple? It was purple. Purple like markings. So you would have seen that as well. I say.
Okay. I would have seen the purple markings then.
Yeah, you would have seen the purple predominantly on the female.
Okay. On one of them, the female one, there was purple marking on her body. So.
Good to know. Sounds like that is the Thunkalunka tribe. I don't know how to say the name, guys. I'm so sorry. Thunkalunka.
Thunakalaga.
Thunkalunka. Thank you.
It would make sense
Thunkalunka.
if a high mage didn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
Just
she just
didn't
said-
care, yeah.
She says Thunkalunka, yeah. She sounds like the Thunkalunka from the Thunkalunka tribe.
The
Yes, I haven't had much dealings with that tribe, either tribe, honestly. I think most Goliaths are not worthy, not saying worthy. They're not my kind of crowd to talk to. I don't feel
What's that
there's
mean?
information to exchange. I don't think there's information that we can share between each other that I do not.
Oh,
already know.
okay.
No offense. I mean, they are a barbaric tribe. They live in the
Oh.
mountains.
Okay.
But yes, that is interesting. Maybe the problem will they'll be dealt with in the morning. But if there's no other information, I'm proud of all of you. Thank you for doing a good job. I hope you've taken up the hospitalities of the inn, drinking and eating.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
my
thank
belly
you.
is full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drank a whole bottle.
Did you actually finish it?
No,
Next to the bottle,
it's on the table. in the
Yeah.
middle of the, like, the room.
I'm gonna look at Antagonist and be like, I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Can I
He'll
see
just
the
smile.
bottle?
The bottle's on the table. I don't think it's.
I didn't know that.
You see like the condensation rolling off of it, so you know there's liquid still inside of it.
Good
Mhm.
job, Antiochus. The whole bottle.
Mhm.
I can't even do that. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mhm.
Yes.
He's just smiling.
She says, just know whenever we are in town, as my hired help, I will treat you all to whatever expenses or leisures you find worthy of needing. Most magical items, if we go to town to look for magical items, most of the items aren't worth a crock of shit. I will be honest with you, they're gimmicks. But if you so want that, let me know and I will cover it.
I want
Wow.
a crappy magic item.
There's a pair of moth wings, and they are just gorgeous.
Mhm.
Well, if that is what you seek, I can help you obtain that tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, as I
You're like
promised,
a
I
fairy
am.
godmother.
Yes, certainly.
Yes,
I-
certainly.
Hired you as help. I hired you as bodyguards. I want you all to know that luxury, being with me is a luxury. My company is a luxury. And sometimes I will ask you to turn a blind eye if it makes you queasy or sick, but just know that when you are with me, we will be having a good time in town. When we are traveling in the wilderness, Kitris, I saw that look. No.
Yeah.
what you-
I was hoping you did.
when we are
Kitch is
traveling
just
between
smiling and
towns,
nodding.
When we are traveling in the wilderness, searching, rations will be provided. I will cook if I can.
Oh.
If some of you do not like my cooking, I can give that power to someone else. If they
So she's our
would like.
sugar mama.
That's That's what it sounds like.
Just know,
Uh,
as we agreed to, all magic items come to me first.
Mm.
That
Nice.
is the most important thing
aye, Captain.
we hold, the most important value.
I'm gonna stop smiling.
But if there are spells one would like to learn,
Ugh.
the knowledge can be passed. If there are secrets or illnesses or any kind of elements that need treating, I can help provide that service. I am a commodity that not many people get to experience. So if I am a sour mood and my attitude is bad, get over it. But thank you all for a hard day's work. Good job. Tomorrow we will get this gemstone and then get our way on to Lonelywood. Hopefully
Woo!
without any bounty hunters on our asses.
Yeah. Woo.
So during the talk of Goliath, I can't remember if Kitris told the group that he was like he has a mother, but like when he was out on his own, he like spent time with a tribe of Goliath, and so
I don't
like the
think he
whole
did.
yeah, okay, so the whole time, like if anyone like glanced over at Kitris, you would have seen like an uneasy look on his face, but like. Whether or not these Goliaths that are in town are like the tribe that he trained with, and if the name was you named Thungalunga, then he would have been like he would have breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah. And you and I would have, when you saw the you would have known, the rivalry between the two clans.
Yeah.
So you would have probably had a sour disposition towards that.
Yeah.
Goliath.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Mavris finishes her talk and she looks around. She says, "All right, well, good night." And like I said, Caldro, Kitris, whenever you guys are ready, I would like
Can
to
I go
talk to you
first?
individually.
Uh,
Sure. Well, why not?
Absolutely. Yeah.
If there's anyone else that needs anything else, feel free to knock. We can talk.
Knock and
I am here to help you. I am a resource, just as you are my resources. Good night.
Sure.
Sleep tight. Don't let the icicles bite.
And he just gives you a little like, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. She gives you a nod. Very well.
So, Lancelot, shall we retire?
Yes.
I'm supposed to be staying with you guys, apparently. That's what I was told.
Well, come along then.
I love it.
I'll hop down from the chair. I'll try to like run, but half of me's like hobbling.
Oh.
Yeah.
She says, good night, as you all walk past
Good
her.
night.
And I guess I'll go
Sleep well.
back to the other room with Heisei and just wait.
I'm gonna grab that bottle first. After
Yeah,
we
yeah.
leave.
Yeah, I would have like gestured towards it with my head too. Yeah.
And before you leave with Kitra, she looks, oh, Heisei, don't forget, I need to talk to you as well.
Oh, I know. I'll be back.
Good night. And Caldra can remain. You all exit the room. The door shuts. Caldra, it's you in this room with Avarice and the two gargoyles. Avarice kind of, she sits down in the chair Antiochus was sitting in, and she motions toward the bed for you to sit down. You sit down.
Okay.
Yeah. The two gargoyles get in front of the door. Close the door off. So the dragon spoke of the Kraken's Kiss, correct? That's the
Yes.
ship you said you were from originally, did you not?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to talk to you about that. Nothing else, nothing crazy. It's just you seem to have had a connection with that, and I would like to know more. Anything you can tell me that would prove useful in helping find it, or say you have any kind of keepsake from the ship that would make it easier to track down so we can get to this treasure. That would be beneficial.
Well, I have my compass that helped me navigate the ship.
Perfect. That is useful. I could use that for locating the ship, unless you remember how to get back to that ship.
Well, it's been a couple years, but vaguely I remember.
Do you remember any? Was there anything special about the ship? Was there? Did you have any crew? What was your captain? Was there?
Oh,
Any-
yeah,
anything about
we
information?
had. Yeah, I had a half-elf captain. There was a Goliath, a goblin, an orc, another half-elf, and then a human.
Hmm.
Well,
So
the
sh-
human is probably not on that ship
Oh, okay.
because he escaped.
Oh. Where to? Oh, you mean like he lived, or like
Yeah, he lived.
as well as you? I assume so. You both lived.
Hmm.
What happened to this human? Do you remember?
You know what? That was the last time I saw him. He probably didn't see that I was struggling to get out of the water, but he left after
Huh.
the ship crashed.
Well, that's thankful you didn't drown then.
Yeah. I bet if he saw me though, he would have helped me.
Yes. Now, when it comes to us getting the treasure off of this, as the dragons promised us, she said there was some sort of worm. Would you be in the mood to distract said worm from the party? Would you maybe turn into something faster, some sort of animal that could run, and you could act as a sort of bait to lure the creature away? So we do not have to fight it. Now, if you don't oppose that, that's fine. That was just my first thought. I'm sure there's other things we can do. Maybe we could have Kitris fly, and we could chase after him.
Well, would there be?
Iacus could be just thrown out and like hobble around.
Well, he would definitely get eaten at that point. I don't
Oh
think
yes,
that's.
that would probably happen, but it's an
well,
option.
I don't. Well, this is my party, and I don't want to lose any of them.
Oh.
sure Antiochus is
Okay.
a lot, but he's very helpful sometimes.
What? She seems to be struggling to ask this question without being an asshole about it. You see, she's struggling. She has that look on her face where her expression is kind of like scrunched up a little bit. She says, "Do you realistically expect none of us to die up here? Like, you seem not to be the type to want to get their hands dirty or do any kind of wrongdoings. It's quite questionable how you have managed to survive in Icewind Dale this long that way."
Well, my philosophy is to bring good into the world. Do as much good as possible. And it's gotten me through quite a lot.
I see.
Fought some hard battles, not turning back to that evil side.
Evil side. Let's talk about that. What's this evil side you have? Like, you just, like, you just get in a mood and just like... what's this all about? Like, tell me more. I would love to know more.
Her eyes start to flare really bright blue. Well, you know what? It's very foggy. Can't quite remember, all the gory details, yeah.
Well, if your memory ever returns, I wouldn't mind swapping stories. I have done quite a few evil, air quotations, things that some would consider evil. I've done some questionable things in my past. Some I'm proud of, some I'm not so proud of. But if you ever want to talk about that, I would love to hear more. I would not, shrink at the moment to share my stories. So I'll share my stories, of course.
I would really like to keep those memories in the past. But back to your idea. I could be a horse, easy.
Yes, maybe.
And I can take a friend with me, and yeah, Antiochus. He can be kind of protective. He can shoot stuff. Actually, I can't quite remember what he does.
I'm about to say, does you know what he does as a wizard?
You know what? I've seen him do, spells like finding magic or figuring out what something is.
Well, he can turn invisible. We've seen that.
I haven't quite seen him fight yet.
Okay.
He sounds useless.
We'll think about it, and I'll see what Antiochus is capable of.
Maybe he can.
You shouldn't have left us in that battle.
Maybe he can talk to the dead foliage and ask them how to get better. I don't know.
Well, I'm uncomfortable, so I'm gonna go. It was real nice talking to you, and you are very pretty. All right, good night.
She's like, okay, I'm sorry you're uncomfortable. Gargle.
She's out the door.
Step
She's
aside.
trying to get out.
The Gargle will step aside and let you pass. Good night. Sleep well.
All right. I'm gonna go to my room and be like, well, guys, she's all yours.
Wait, in what respect is she all ours? I don't understand that term of phrasing.
You can go talk to her.
Oh,
now. What
right.
Are you thinking?
I don't know. That's just
You got a thing for our new boss?
the way you used your words. It was just something different. Like maybe she told you something that might have it doesn't matter. I leave the room and I go to Everest.
Oh, that was so cute. He's got a little crush.
I don't. From the hallway.
So as Kitris leaves and turns the corner, before we cut to that scene with Kitris and Avarice, we're gonna cut over to Sir Lancelot, Enoch, and Antiochus. Sorry. What are you guys all doing in that room? Are y'all talking about anything? You're all just relaxing?
Can we go to the Tower of Innovation?
I don't know what that is.
It's the Temple of Gond.
Not now. It's time for bed.
Fine.
I mean, you can. I'm going to sleep.
That was like a parrot right there for a second.
We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
I know, but I really wanted to go there, but I had to be dragged along with Heisei and Heisei.
We can go tomorrow if we have time.
No more bagels on the stick for you.
Heisei and
Dark
Kaldra.
now, right?
Yeah, it's Heisei and Kaldra. I had to. I know, but it sounds so cool. The Tower of Innovation.
I'm sure there's not anybody there to show you around tonight at this time of night.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We cut over back to Kitris and Avarice. Kitris, you enter, you see Avarice.
Yeah, he like gently knocks and just kind of peeks his head in.
She says, "Come in."
Hi. Hi.
She was sitting in the same chair Tychus was sitting in, and she says, "Come on, enter. Don't be afraid."
Oh, all right. Hi.
You come in, and she says, "So, how was your day?"
I mean, it was great. I've never experienced a bath like that. Like I have to apologize. I was not very interested in retrieving information once I stepped in that water. That was one of the most glorious things I've ever experienced.
Yes. I see. Well, some of these leisures, these luxuries can be expected when I am around. I would like to know more. You said something about, when we were in that cave, about Levistus. You said something about the tiefling heritage.
Right, yeah.
What's the deal with you said something about, you had some sort of weird magic or something, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, no, you're right. So I did mention that before we started falling through the sky, there was like a voice. It's somewhere in my notes. I don't remember what he said, but it's interesting because like I don't recognize the name, but I've always had when I get really angry, I get into a battle and something like that. Just weird things happen. They're very random, and I can't control them. They're just like, there's nothing that I know that I can do. It's just something that happens.
Well, could you make it happen right now? Could you get really angry and let me see it firsthand?
I mean, DM,
I mean,
can I just like get angry for? I mean, yeah.
I mean, you're a barbarian. You can do, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, and I rage, and I will roll a d20. Do you want me to just tell you the number? Because you have the list now, right?
I can pull it up real quick, yeah. If you want to just tell me the number.
And so I rage, and it's a number 1. And I'd like, before I rage, I'll be like, I mean, some of these can be like very harmful to anyone around me, so.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah, you roll a number of d6s equal to your Araji damage.
I think that's just
Which
one.
I think is a 2. I think it's a 2.
It's 2 right now? Okay, yeah.
I think so.
So it's 3.
Yeah, you see as like this blackish, sparkling like energy kind of, not sparkling, but black crackling energy kind of lashes out and hits the gargoyles, and it hits Avarice, and you see her kind of flinch a little bit, but you see as she like flinches, it looks like a piece of her face cracks a little bit, like as of ice cracking.
Yeah.
She says, "That is very interesting." And you watch as the cracks kind of just heal themselves. It's very interesting.
Yeah, see, I've never experienced that one. I don't like it, but I feel like it probably come in handy when we're down in these mines. Because I think actually, it says I can choose, so she didn't really need to take that, but yeah, like, sometimes, like, I can, like, choose who these things happen to. So, like, most of the time, it doesn't, like, damage friends, people who are with me, but, yeah.
Now, what does it feel like when it happens? Do you have... is it just like... Is there like a buildup in your chest?
It's honestly...
What does it feel like when this magic just wreaks havoc?
It's just an extension of the rage, honestly. Like, I get angry, and then it's almost like something takes over and makes me that much more angry, and then this happens. Yeah.
It's interesting. I would like for you to do it again.
Right.
I'm going to place my hand on your chest when you do it, and I want to see something.
Wow.
Oh, all right. He's like smiling a little bit, just a little bit.
Just get that thought out of your head, you dirty freak.
You don't know what I'm thinking. It's just
I've seen that look. She places her hand on the center of your chest.
it's like a hug. It's just a hug.
Her hand is very cold when she touches, but you don't feel cold as much as the others do.
So this one is a 5.
5.
Yeah.
All right. Let me double check one more time. Let me look. She, as her hand is there, you feel her hand kind of vibrating with this vibration that's going throughout your whole body, and you see like the effect seems to ripple throughout her body as you see like it looks like she's experiencing the same effect that you did. She's like, that is raw power. That is something untapped within you. I think there's more beneath the surface. I think we could open the powers that you have to a wider range.
Like, have more control, or just have...
There is no control in the chaos.
Oh.
We could become more chaotic if you would like. There's something we can do if you would like to. It involves some very dark... It involves a dark ritual. And I can perform that. If you would like, and you see her reach into her one of her pockets, and like her hand disappears, and she pulls out this dagger. Looks like the dagger that was found in the cave, a Charlatan dagger. She pulls it out and she says, "If you would allow, maybe we could reach Levistus, and maybe we could talk to him, and maybe something strange could happen."
Like, right now?
Yeah, why not?
So do I recognize that as the same dagger that...
Yeah, it looks like the exact same dagger.
Wait, but didn't you say that dagger's very dangerous?
Oh, I've cured it of its danger. Easy peasy.
Right, so what are you gonna do with the dagger then?
I'm going to stab you with it.
The other
Straight
voice
the
comes through and says, I don't like that. Don't want that at all.
I'm a professional. I promise you this. But if you are not comfortable, we do not have to do this. But just know that the offer will always remain while this knife is in my possession.
Wait, but so I mean, I'm not the smartest person ever, but if you stab someone in the heart with a dagger, that's usually death, though. So how do you not do death in this situation?
We will draw a circle on the ground. There's a ritual to this.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like you want to kill me, though, and you're trying to convince me that
No. I promise you, I cross my heart. I don't hope to die, but I hope to die. That you will not die. I promise you this, that you will not die. I would not kill my hired help so willy-nilly. This could be a moment to make more chaos of the already existing chaos.
Well, I guess a good question is, should I have more chaos?
I think where there's more power, I always think that one should always seize that power, regardless of the chaos that is contained within that power.
So you're saying more chaos means I'm more powerful?
Yes. You don't have to do it. I will offer you this. If you ever want it to happen, I can always perform it while I have the dagger, of course.
I guess another question is, do you believe that this would help me tomorrow when we enter those caves, the mines?
Oh, without a doubt.
He has, like, very simple barbarian, not even armor, right? Just, like, leather straps that, like, hold up, like, fur pauldrons, and he will like undo the strap that's over top of his heart, basically like a belt, and he just opens it up. He's like, all right.
Yes.
Perfect. Give me some time to draw the circle. Just
Oh,
stand there.
he does the belt, the buckle back up. He feels a little naked. I thought it was gonna be like right now, but no, you do you.
You could sit on the table or sit on the bed.
Sure. Right.
You watch as she goes and starts to draw some you can make an Arcana check.
That's what I was gonna say. He'll watch pretty like closely what she's doing.
You see her; she's drawing it with this blackened piece of charcoal. She's just drawing this large circle that takes up the entire floor.
14.
Yeah, there are some. You can obviously tell there are some. What languages do you speak, by the way?
Some good ones. Deep speech, giant, infernal, and primordial.
Yeah, you see the intermingled between the like the ruins, actual arcane ruins. There are some infernal characters written, and as she's writing them, it looks like each of these infernal characters are. They have a likeness to phrases or words that correspond with Levistus.
Okay.
As she's drawing, it looks like she's drawing some sort of ritual circle for Levistus. And you see as she does that, she finishes. She draws an inner circle between the outer ring. There's a smaller inner circle. She says, "If you step inside this, we can begin."
And she'll hear the other voice, like, after watching all of that and seeing all that, just be like, I don't like this at all. This is not good. This is not good. But
you see, she hears the hesitate. She hears that voice. She's like, is that voice vocal or is that in your head?
No, she hears it. She hears it, yeah.
She hears that and she says, "As I said, you do not have to participate. This is at your benefit, and it would prove a theory that I have."
Yeah, he just says, I try not to let the voice control me, and he steps in the circle.
Yes. Perfect. You see this smile kind of crawl across her face. Now, you will stay within that circle, or there will be some pretty severe repercussions that I cannot protect you from. What we do should not be spoken of. This isn't your basic magic. This isn't common. This is very much a devilish thing we are about to do. And as she says devilish, she cuts her palm with the Charlotte and dagger, and you see her like drip it around the outer circle. And as it touches the runes on the ground, it lights up in fire. And the fire goes from a hue of orange to red to a deep, deep blue. And then you watch as the fire just extinguishes and the smoke rises up. She begins to, in a low, guttural, infernal language, she begins to chant some sort of ritualistic groan, some low, sounds like some Mongolian throat singing as she's saying these things. You see her eyes, they burn bright, the blue eyes burn brighter and brighter. And you see as her shadow dances on the wall. It dances in a lightless room against the wall. It's a strange sight. You watch as she does this, she brings the blade out and she extends her hand and she puts just the tip of the dagger within the circle you stand in. And she says to you, as she quits her chanting, she says, "All right, it's time. Run your heart through the blade."
His eyes go wide. Oh, I have to make. All right.
I can't break the circle. You have to do this.
I mean, normally I'm a sub, but I suppose.
Okay.
He runs into it.
Yeah, as this dagger hits your heart, there's an explosion of energy that surges throughout your body. You feel yourself breaking, remolding. You feel that your conscious come together. You feel your body begin to just be torn apart as your heart feels like it explodes and then rebuilds itself. The chaos that already consumed what your life has been gets worse. You hear faint whisperings from an entity. The sounds are low and guttural. Their voice is cold and hisses in your ears. But the words don't come through clearly. You feel them, you hear them, but you don't hear them. You can't understand them. And as this happens, the circle you stand in begins to slowly disappear as if the ink is being undrawn from the charcoal. You see the outer circle begin to become unwritten as well. And you fall unconscious. And as you fall unconscious, I'm going to send you something.
All right.
Let me know if it works, of course, the link. There is a little thing that I like for you to look at.
Okay.
As you feel a wellspring of power begin to harbinger within your body as the chaos takes over. You slowly feel that sensation surge and then be suppressed within you. And you come to as Avarice is slapping you awake. She wakes you up and she's shaking. She says, Kitris! Kitris!
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah. No, I'm here.
How do you feel? What happened? Tell me.
I mean, I don't know. I heard voices. But I didn't understand.
That's okay. That's okay. I need you to get angry. I need to see if it worked. She slaps the shit out of you.
Yeah, I mean, he rages right away as soon as he gets slapped. Absolutely.
I rolled D100.
Yeah. It did work, by the way. The link.
Perfect.
45.
Ooh.
Sweet. I love it.
You feel as this anger wells beneath you. You hear that same low guttural voice talk to you, whisper to you. It still doesn't make sense entirely, but you begin to feel quills poke out from your skin and grow as the exterior of your body begins to morph and change. And this is something that you haven't ever experienced, even though you've experienced the other wild magic surges.
Yeah.
This one feels different, feels more powerful, feels useful.
Yeah, and
feels as if she has unlocked more of your potential.
He'll kind of see these pop out, and he'll be like, just kind of touch. He'll be like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Is that normal? Has that happened before to you?
I mean, that's not happened, no, and it felt much different this time. More anger, more rage.
Good.
And
the theory was right.
And he'll lean into it. He'll get angrier and angrier and angrier. And these quills will explode from his skin. And go all around the room.
She once again she kind of covers her, tries to cover her body as it happens. She smiles and she laughs and she says, "Yes, this is great. This is good. I look forward to seeing what else can happen with you."
Yeah. Me too, I suppose. This is weird. I mean,
this is a blessing.
Sure.
This is perfect.
I mean, I'm tired. That was a lot.
Yes. Get your sleep. I have some notes to take.
I mean, do you want me to get angry again? Actually, I can't. I think I used my 3 rages. he's like pumped now. He's like, I want to get mad again. But yeah, I only have 3 rages, so I think that was 3.
I wish you would have got 48. She looks at you and she says, "Yes, get your sleep." Wow.
I mean, I want. Part of me wants to say thank you, but I really don't know what this is. I have quills. That's weird.
You'll be fine, I'm sure.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how. Did you sleep? I don't know how to sleep on quills. Although I guess they're all around the room now. They're not on my body anymore. So.
Yeah, you're good. Just go to
Right.
sleep. You'll be fine.
All right. Actually, you know what? Thank you. We'll see.
Just know if we find any more charlatan, I can treat it again, and we can see what else happens.
Whoa.
Wait, so it's your treatment of this metal that's doing this?
No, I can make it safe. We can make it more easy to implement.
Right. Okay.
I mean, charlatan is dangerous regardless, but proper preparations have been made for it. It can be a useful tool.
Okay, and you said don't speak of this. Can I speak of the quills at least? I mean, they're gonna see them at some point, right?
Let's just not talk about how it happened, but you can talk about whatever you want besides this whole circle stuff.
Sure.
The whole dagger. Specifically, let's not talk about the dagger.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, good night.
Good night. And I'll look towards the gargoyles and just like tip my fake hat and say, good night. I don't know, and I just leave.
Yeah, they separate. You leave. And as you leave, we cut over to Heise and Caldra, who have been in the room. What have you guys been talking about? If you have been talking about anything, are y'all doing anything?
She's probably just sitting on the bed very awkwardly, being quiet, and trying to be normal.
Alright.
Caldra, you got something you want to talk about?
What? Me? No, not at all. Aren't you tired?
Not really. What?
I think
why?
you should go to bed.
That's a little odd thing to say. No, I'm definitely not going to sleep. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Culture has IBS.
Oh, no. Her eyes are bright blue this whole time too.
That's the B in IBS. It's blue.
Can I make an insight check on her going to the bathroom?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
And I gotta make deception or persuasion.
Yes, it would be deception. That's
Wow,
for sure.
it's the same, so it doesn't matter.
That's a 21.
Oh.
14.
Yeah, she's not telling the truth. I mean, you pick up on it quick.
Well, good night, and I'm gonna head out the door.
Good night. I'll wait a couple seconds. Hit her my foot. Look around, see nobody else is in the room, and I'll flip my hood up and walk out the door and follow behind.
Okay.
Sneakily.
I'm trying to sneak away as well.
All right. So you can roll your stealth check. Heise, you can roll your stealth check as well.
I like that implication though. Like, I'm going to the bathroom. Good night. It's gonna take me a little bit. You'll probably be asleep when I get back.
Wait, guidance.
You can't guide it yourself.
I can't.
Pretty sure you can't.
No, I'm pretty sure guidance is just for other people.
Oh, fudge. Okay,
I think.
I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you try. You're stealthy. As stealthy as you can be.
Guidance wasn't gonna help you.
And I guess since Hayase's falling, you'll just hear Caldra blank. Well, I have to do it at night. I don't care what you think.
Wow.
And you just hear her like talking to herself.
For my stealth check, since I get a roll with advantage when my hood's up, I got a
Oh,
natural
no.
20 for 28.
You're a ghost in the wind.
Oh
I
no.
rolled a 20 and a 2, so I'm happy I get a roll with
So,
advantage.
Caldra, where are you headed? Where are we going?
The bathhouse.
All right. Okay. Caldra is trying her way to the bathhouse. Caldra, you were so involved in talking to yourself at the moment that you failed to realize that the people within the establishment are looking at you quizzically as you pass, talking to yourself. And you see the bar lady, the young woman. She like quits cleaning the glass. She looks like she's about to say something, but you're too enthralled in your own atmosphere to even notice. You're not being stealthy, even though you think you were. You head to the bathhouse. Say you see. You step behind her. You use the confusion on the people's faces to kind of stick to the shadows and get past everyone. They don't see you. But you do follow Caldron. You do notice that she is heading for the bathhouse.
I'm
Caldron-
gonna
Yep.
talk to the people. And be like, I need a private bath area.
Yes, without a doubt. Just walk through the store with me, and we will put your belongings in a locked chest, and we can get you in there. There are no clothing that can be worn inside. No items can be taken as well.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's 1 gold.
Put it on Avarice's tab.
Who?
Just kidding. I'll give you 1 gold.
Yes. Okay. It's a younger guy this time. He walks you to the room, points you to your locker chest, and she says, "Once you get done changing, let me know. I will bring you the key for that, and we can."
Well, can you just give me the key now?
No, I have to make sure that you are not.
What? It's against my religion for anyone to see my face.
Sure. Okay.
I
don't know,
talked
I've
to
never
a really nice young lady earlier, and she said I would be able to come back with no problem.
Without a doubt, then here is your key, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Just try to behave yourself, or I will have to get the guards to handle you. Enjoy your stay. If you have any other recommendations or accommodations that need to be met, let me know. You'll find there are private pools, and there are different ropes that you can pull to adjust the temperature of your said pool. Have a pleasant time, madam.
Thank you so much.
He steps away. Heise, you are able to. Are you following her into the bathhouse? What are you doing?
Well, yeah, for the most part, until like, I don't know, kind of just like trailing.
Okay. You
More
see,
so.
she goes into the private area. You see that she is conversating with the clergy, the cleric,
Mhm.
clergy,
Clerk.
whatever. They're talking to the worker. And that's about all you see at the moment. You do see that the worker is beginning to head back in your direction. They will probably see you unless you hide.
Yeah, I'll hide. I'll hide for now. I'll like try and sneak through.
Okay, so this will be a separate stealth check.
Okay. That is a 19.
They pass without you seeing them. We'll say at this point, as they pass by you, Caldra, you already changed. You are already in the bathhouse, in the sauna.
In the water?
Yeah, you're in the water already.
Cool.
It takes you a second, I say, because you have to wait for them to pass, and you're waiting for anyone else to pass by. You don't want to spy on your coworker,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, please no.
But nonetheless, if you continue, you would continue into the private area. Caldra, you see in here there is a town speaker. He's still in there.
Wait.
Um,
Okay, I guess that's fine. Oh no. Okay.
but he
Yeah.
seems to be asleep in his pool.
Okay. Good.
There is another individual way in the back. There's this half-elven blonde woman. She was there earlier today. That's about it.
Okay. Cool. Well. Cool. So
Yep.
it's a town speaker,
This half elven woman.
Half,
blonde woman.
is she awake?
Her eyes are closed.
Okay, so
She doesn't appear to
seem-
be sleeping, but she has her eyes shut. There's relaxation.
Okay, just those two?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Their chests are in the room I changed in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now if Hayase does see, Caldra, you will notice she is very scarred up. Like, she looks like she's been beaten a lot. Scars on her face, on her arms, hands. She probably looks like she's been cut on her back. Like, she looks beat up real bad. But she has short white hair, pale skin, blue eyes. So that's what you notice. But I am gonna see. Well, I'll probably relax for a little bit, honestly.
Yeah, sure.
And then knowing that they're gonna stay in there, I'll probably get out and try to snoop through their stuff.
Okay. So I will say this. This is what happens. So Hayase, you poke your head around the corner, and you see Caldra, scarred body. You see the town speaker and that half elven woman. Caldra has her eyes shut. She doesn't see you. And you just notice that she's relaxing. It doesn't look like anything else is going on here. Do you choose to stay, or are you headed back?
I would have probably went with the same idea of going through those chests now that I'm
Okay.
there.
Yeah. So go ahead and you can try to lockpick. These are the fancier chests. There are 3 chests you have. There's Caldra's chest, which you saw her put her stuff into, or you saw the one that she was in front of. And then the other 2 chests, which you know the town speaker's chest is the one that you were at earlier. So which one do you want to try to lockpick?
We're gonna try and lockpick. We're not going for town speaker right now. We're gonna go for the other one.
The half elven woman's.
Yeah, the half elven woman's.
Yeah, feel free. Go ahead and roll a lockpicking check, which is I think it's a sleight of hand check with your proficiency.
Is it sleight of hand? I thought it was just like Dex plus my proficiency.
Oh, I think it is Dex plus your proficiency. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. I definitely failed.
Yep.
I failed that one.
Okay. Yeah, you try and you feel your lockpick kind of get bent a little bit, and you feel as if you messed up the locking mechanism some. You can try again, but the difficulty's harder.
Okay.
You face breaking your thieves' tools.
All right, we're gonna try it one more time.
Yep.
Screw it. Big money. I'm not rolling good today. That is 23.
Not rolling good.
The one before was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as you're in there with your
I
lockpick,
rolled a 17.
you hear your lockpick break off inside the actual lock.
Ooh.
As you feel as if you've damaged the lock beyond picking. It is at this point, it may be nigh impossible to get into that chest without like blowing it up or using some sort of arcane magic.
I would
It's
try and get the pieces of the lockpick out.
Yeah, go ahead and you can try. You can just do a sleight of hand check to try to remove as much as you can.
That's 11.
Yeah, you're not doing too well. You try, but you realize that the way that the lockpick broke off inside, that it's pretty impossible to recover any bits of it, or salvage anything off of this. You just know that this chest, the fruits that it bears, are not for you.
Lovely. Oh shit. Well, I don't know what to do at this point. I could try and leave, but I feel like that would be kind of obvious that I snuck in. So I guess I'll wait for Caldra to come back.
All right. An hour passes. Caldra, you get the benefits of a long rest
Oh no.
from relaxing in the sauna. Caldra, you begin to walk back towards the chest area. We're gonna just quickly cut over to the other party members at the house. Antiochus, Sir Lancelot, and Enoch, are you guys doing anything special while you've been waiting?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
You sleep.
Enoch would have actually gone to bed.
Okay, perfect.
Sir Lancelot is with a long-handled scrubby applicator is slowly polishing his shell with some. He's like applying a little shell wax and then like getting a little scrub. You know, he got a little dehydrated in that bath. So.
Good old wax. Perfect. Yeah, we see you all sleeping peacefully, relaxing, pampering yourselves. Kitris, you're back in the room by yourself. You notice that both Heisei and Caldra are gone.
Yeah. I would have come in there like, oh my god, you guys. Oh, wait. Oh. That's weird. Alright, we were just going to bed. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Actually, I probably wouldn't yet, because if I'm all alone in the room, I might actually go knock on the other door.
Yeah.
To the third room. Just
So
knock on.
What would happen is you would come knock. Sir Lancelot, you would probably be the only one awake to hear the little knocks.
Yeah, I'd gently open the door. Be like, they're sleeping.
Alright. Do you know where Caldra and Heisei went? They're not in the room. Well, that's weird. Can I just, I'll be quiet. Can I just hang out here for now? Because I don't want to be alone in the room.
Absolutely. Actually, if I might dribble you, can you get this spot for me? It's a little hard to reach.
I mean, sure. I help with the shell.
Thank you.
All right, that's the spot.
Yes. Awesome. So yeah, that happens over the hour while Caldra is relaxing. Caldra, we cut back over to you as you are walking towards the chest area to. What are you doing as you walk back? And Heisei, are you gonna roll another stealth check to hide? Try to hide away from her. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna hide this time. I'm just gonna kind of like sit out in the open.
Yeah, don't be creepy.
Right. So Caldra, you make your way back to the chest and you see Heisei kind of leaning against the wall.
Oh, Heisei. Hello.
I'm not looking towards you, by the way.
Okay. Heisei, what are you doing here?
Well, you kind of snuck off, and I got a little worried. Plus,
I
I really
am
don't trust people, so...
I am a grown woman. I can handle myself, and you should mind your business.
Yeah, I should have, but now I'm kind of in a predicament, and I kind of broke one of my lockpicks in one of the locks.
Oh, you were trying to... Well, if I would have known, I could have helped. I was literally gonna bathe and then try to get in there somehow. I hadn't figured out how yet, but maybe I can fix the lock somehow to make it not as hard. You didn't... Wait, you didn't see anything, correct?
No, I didn't see anything, and that's gonna be a deception check.
Yeah,
Oh.
go for it.
Inside.
That is 15.
16.
Oh.
He is lying. You pick up on the subtle body language that he is not telling the truth.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
Could I insight check that?
Yeah. Sure.
You get the
Does that
feeling
mean
she
what?
doesn't believe you.
Oh, that's great. We love that, actually.
Oh no!
22?
That would be a total of 6.
Yeah, you get the feeling that she doesn't believe you.
I'm gonna get dressed.
I'm looking away, don't worry.
Well, I can see that now.
I've been looking away this whole time, out of respect.
Well, Hase, please don't tell anyone. It's,
Listen, Cauldre, you're not the only one with damage, and I'll like pull my shirt, and you'll just see like big gashes all over my chest.
Oh,
There's nothing to be ashamed about it, but I won't
well-
say a word out of respect.
at least you're not covered in them.
You don't know that.
Well, you can show your face. I cannot. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, I'm dressed.
Yes, you are dressed now.
Okay. Can I try? I don't. Let me know if this would work. Can I try to use mending to like first fix his lockpicks, and then see if I can somehow mend the lock to like be easier? I don't know.
So what you could do is you can mend the lockpick. Not the lockpick. You can mend the lock itself. The parts of the lockpick that are inside the lock would actually repair it if you mended it.
Oh.
He will not get his lockpick back. It is broken. But you will fix the lock on the chest.
Okay. So we need a lockpick to open it.
I mean, you could be creative and do whatever you need to get that thing open.
Well, all I can think is guiding bolt, but that's too loud. You don't. Hase, you don't have anything else to.
Sadly, no. I mean, I have my daggers, but I don't think that's gonna do much.
Well, you done ruined my plan. Actually, I didn't bring any lockpicks either, so.
I was gonna say, what were you gonna do without him there?
You didn't bring any lockpicks, and you were gonna
What?
break into the chest.
I didn't think that far ahead. Hold on. Let me see. I knew I should have bought lockpicks earlier. I even asked you if I should buy lockpicks, or if
No, I
you
said-
needed any.
And I said no, because I don't want the money.
Okay.
What are y'all's passive perceptions?
16.
No. Good enough.
Well, shit. Okay, well, I don't know what to do except come back tomorrow. At least it wasn't a waste of time for me.
It was a waste of time for me, I get it. You don't need to rub it in my face.
I'm mad at you, Hase. Let's
I'll add
go.
you to the list of people, and
Oh. All right, let's just go.
I'm gonna need you to kind of distract him, because I didn't pay to get in here.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
okay. I'll go return my key. So I go and return my key.
Mhm. So
And
as
I'll
you
just-
head back to the desk,
Yeah, I'll
to
just
return
start
your key,
talking to him.
you find that the desk is empty. There is a trail of
hello?
blood that leads into the common bathhouse area.
Hase.
I'll like peek out the door. You're supposed to be quiet.
There's blood. He ain't here.
What?
Do we follow it? Maybe he's still okay. I'm gonna go check and see if he's okay. And she's gonna head that way.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, you follow the trail of blood into the common area, and as you enter into the common area, you see that there is the dead body of the clergy member, just floating atop of the water, his blood spreading out, filling the whole pool with red color.
Okay, this is stupid. I'm gonna jump in the water. And I'm gonna grab him and try. Cast Spare the Dying. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, you jump in the water. You cast Spare the Dying. The gentleman, his bleeding stops. He stabilizes,
Oh.
Yes.
but he does not wake up. He has to stabilize.
Okay, I will cast a Cure Wounds.
All right, roll your cure wounds.
11.
11? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
I rolled a 7 plus 4.
Oh.
This man comes back like Popeye after eating spinach.
That's a good one.
As you cast cure wounds, you see that on the center of his chest are 3 like claw marks across his chest, like, these deep gashes, and you put your hands and you see the wounds begin to close up, and he comes back. What happened? He like begins to look around wildly. What happened?
Well, I don't know. You were just bleeding out in this pool.
Where'd it go?
Where would go?
What was that?
Sir, I don't know. Let's get you out of this water. And I'll help him out.
He comes out of the water. You see his eyes darting around the entirety of the room. And you see he's as he steps out, you see that where you healed those black scratches. You see it looks like kind of spiraling throughout his chest are like black veins that are spiraling throughout his body. And you see like they kind of pulse as he breathes. He's like, I don't know what that was.
Sir?
What?
What did you see?
I don't remember. My head's fuzzy. Like bends over in pain. And he coughs up this black liquid.
Oh, that's not good. Hi, say, what do we do?
I don't know. And Heisei's on full alert, kind of looking around.
I don't know.
Yeah, you look around. It's just you two in this common area as this man is coughing up this black liquid. You see, he just keeps hurling over and he keeps just coughing up this black liquid as it like seeps into the pool. What's happening?
I don't know, sir, but you're really freaking me out.
That's a good way to calm him down. You see him start panicking. You see his eyes start to grow wide.
Oh, okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You need to just sit down. Let me just help you out right now. Can you put out your wrist like this?
he puts his wrist out. You see he's sweating profusely, and you see as he's.
This is just gonna help to make sure while you're in this painful state you don't get hurt. And I'm tying his wrist together.
As you tie his wrist, you see the veins, the black pulsating veins. You see they have encompass his entire arms. As you see there's just black coloration just changing. It looks like he's like suffering the effects. It looks like frostbite. But you see that his hands, he starts to shake as you tie him, and you just see the vapor within his arms begin to just get sucked out as he slowly shrivels up. And you watch as his arms begin to shrivel. And you look at the man, and you watch as his whole body just shrivels up into a little mummified version of himself.
Oh my!
As all the water has been exhumed from his body.
Oh, fuck.
And he dies.
I'm gonna take my rope back. Hi, say. What the fuck was that?
Why the fuck should I know?
Do we just leave him here? Do we call the authorities or?
The authorities in the other room.
Oh. Do we tell them?
Maybe we should check on them.
Oh my gosh. What if they're dead? There's so much blood. I don't like this. Okay. Well, go. You go first.
Yeah. I'm kind of just keeping an eye out because, I mean, how recent does this kill kind of look?
This guy that just evaporated in
That
front
just
of you?
evaporated in front of us beforehand when he was
recent.
lying in the pool.
It looked pretty. It could have happened maybe 5 minutes or so. Not that. It would have been within a minute. So, or within a. What's the spare the dying? It's within a minute. It would have happened within a minute. I'm pretty sure. That's the duration.
Just
So,
before
recent.
they died.
Yeah, recent. Recent.
Recent. Just keep an eye out. They might still be around.
All right. Her eyes are just bright blue. They're just like flaring. You wanna do you still have your thingy up?
How far are we from Antiochus?
The bathhouse is on the other side of town.
Okay, so we're definitely not within a mile. Okay.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Well, yes, but no.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well. I hope I don't die.
Let's hope not. And we're gonna go into the. I'm gonna go through the private bathhouse and go check the other water to make sure those guys are.
As you go back through the common area, the receptionist area, kind of before you even notice it the first time, you notice it now. You see what look to be some sort of clawed tracks that head out of the bathhouse, still bloody, that head out of the bathhouse. But you go into the common area, or the prestigious area, the luxurious area, and as you enter, you see the town speaker and this half elf are still just relaxing.
Sweet. So I'd hurry out and follow the track.
Wait. Oh, we're not gonna. Okay.
You go to the outside and you follow the tracks, and you look as you watch and you follow the tracks. They make their way outside of the town, and you watch as they go up a road that has 2 signposts that point towards the new mining camp and the old mining camp. And the tracks go to the new mining camp.
Bars.
And that's where our session will end, as you watch the footprints head off and slowly disappear as the blood washes off the feet of whatever happened to this person. That's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you next Sunday, a little bit earlier. Hopefully, we see you tomorrow for Fidel Below. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Players, thanks for playing. Sorry we went over a little bit. There's more dialogue this session. So next session, maybe there's something that happens in the mind.
We're gonna go to the mind.
Ooh. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Bye. Bye.